Yo, this is SoulDrum86 bringing you another video. Today I wanted to talk about DLC real quick. Not trying to make this like a incredibly long video. Hopefully I can keep this one short and sweet. But I was thinking about the fact that like contemplating whether or not I want to get any of the DLC packs. I know first off, I'm not going to get I'm only really focusing on maybe getting the Attitude Era one and the Saturday Night's Main Event one. And that's the one that has like Mr. Wonderful, Junkyard Dog, which I'm very happy about. But with the layout of how they release the DLC now and having to wait, I'm like, I don't know if I'm just better off waiting until somebody downloads these characters or creates these characters for community creations and just download them there, because I've been doing it for so long now. The game has kept Junkyard Dog's entrance in ever since. I mean, even when THQ had him in SmackDown versus Raw 2006, I think that was the last game that Junkyard Dog was in. And he hasn't been back since, which is kind of like crazy to me, man. Like, again, I'm somebody who my brother showed me a lot of like old school wrestling. I didn't start watching wrestling like 89, 90 was when I like first started. So I had to go back and watch a lot of stuff. And so a lot of wrestlers, even though I wasn't like there when they were coming up, I witnessed a lot of what they had done. So people like Mr. Wonderful, who's also going to be a part of that DLC pack, Junkyard Dog, like those are people that I hold near and dear to my heart because I enjoyed what they did in the ring. I enjoyed their character work, all of that stuff. I did. And I'm just really wondering if like, should I just wait until like the downloads become available? I mean, of course you have to see if you can actually download it, because sadly, when DLC comes out and creators are using parts to that DLC, you can't download certain wrestlers, which that's the bummer. So that's the other thing that you have to like worry about. So that's the part that sucks. But another reason why I was contemplating on whether or not I want to get it is because either of the DLCs is because they come out so late, you know? And I remember last year with 2K24, by the time that Mr. Perfect was available, by the time Lex Luger was available, because that was the last DLC pack, I was really getting towards the end of playing the game as much as I was playing it. Like my playtime with the game was dwindling. There's only so much that you can do after a while. And it's like all of the characters that I want, I had to wait for so long for. And then on top of that, we had that horrible DLC pack with the Pat McAfee pack, and we got all of those, like all of his boys. And I didn't even though I had the season pass because I got the deluxe edition, I never downloaded them to my game. They're still locked. They're still locked to this day. Like I didn't do the thing to unlock them, even though I got them for free. But I hate the fact that we have to wait for so long, because again, by the time that they become available, I don't know if I'm going to be playing the game. I mean, what is it, November when the Saturday Night's Main Event DLC pack arrives? And then I think it's September for the Attitude Era one. And I don't know. I like who's in. I mean, I love D'Lo Brown, Mark Henry, but I wish we were getting Sexual Chocolate Mark Henry or Nation of Domination Mark Henry. Or how come we can't get all of the above? That's another thing that I can't stand about 2K. But they do this for a reason, because of my faction. So there's probably going to be like my faction persona cards where you can get the other versions of Mark Henry. But to me, I'm like, look, man, do something cool for the fans for a change. And when you make a wrestler available for DLC, why not have all of their gimmicks available as well? I mean, it only makes sense in my opinion. I'm like, how about we get the Hall of Pain Mark Henry, we get Sexual Chocolate Mark Henry, and we get the Nation of Domination Mark Henry. I don't understand why we can't have all three of those things. If we're paying the money, we should get all of those. That's just my opinion. We should get two versions of D'Lo Brown. The D'Lo Brown wearing the vest, right? And the Nation of Domination D'Lo Brown. Because right now, we don't really know which D'Lo we're going to get. Nation of Domination D'Lo Brown was in 2K16 for the Stone Cold Showcase. And I don't think D'Lo's been in the game since. Which another one is, that's crazy to me. So I don't know, man. It's just 2K's practices, the way that they do things, the rollout to the DLC, if the rollout was still like what it was dating back to 2K23, then I think I would hands down buy the DLC. But the more that, the more that this game kind of changes and the developers behind it do more and more to show that they really don't care about the fans' enjoyment. It's just all about the money. When I think about things like that, it just turns me off personally as a fan and as a customer. You're not really doing anything to really make me want to get or buy the DLC. I don't know. Do I really want to play with these characters that much to where I just say, all right, forget it. I'll pay the $14.99 because it seems like that's the new price now for DLC packs. Now, I actually got lucky, and funny story, I didn't realize this because I didn't pre-order 2K and I waited a few weeks before buying it. Typically, you have to pre-order to get the Wyatt 6. Well, funny enough, about a week or so ago, I opened, because I took 2K25 out, and I think it was when I was playing 2K24. And when I took 2K25 out, I look and I was like, I just noticed for the first time, because I thought it was just some regular mumbo jumbo, but I had the pack for the the Wyatt 6. So I was able to get the Wyatt 6 without having to pre-order it. And so anybody who used those parts for certain characters, I was able to download, because I couldn't download Texas Tornado at first. Now I finally have a Kerry Von Erich Texas Tornado because I now have the Wyatt pack, which I didn't think that I would get because I didn't pre-order it. Now, what I'm getting at is when I looked at the Wyatt pack price in the store now, it is $14.99. Normally, DLC packs for 2K have historically been $10. So it looks like $15 is now the new price. So not only is the Supercharger $15, but now all of the DLC packs are $15. So then I think to myself, well, these DLC characters that I really want, they don't come out until much later. But do I want to really shell out $15 for both of those DLC packs? How long am I really going to be playing this game? I don't know. Right now, I'm enjoying it, because I found some really cool downloads in community creations. I found some really cool arenas and characters, all that stuff. And so it's helped me along the way enjoy the game. But like I've told you guys many times in my videos, why I enjoy it so much is because I love old school wrestling. Like, I miss those days. That's why I have a lot of content on my channel where I talk about, like, I'll review old shows, which I need to go back to doing. I'm still watching old shows, mind you. I just haven't put up any videos of me reviewing, so I do need to get back to doing that. But I review old shows, whether it's a Monday Night Raw from somewhere in the 90s or Attitude Era, or older pay-per-views and stuff like that. So I've been doing that. I haven't been watching the current product, only like YouTube clips to see what's going on. But I love old school wrestling. So anytime I get the opportunity to use the characters that I grew up loving, and just the WWF that I grew up loving, the WWF that I could not wait, Monday at school to watch, and then Tuesday talk about Monday Night Raw with my friends. Like, I miss those days. So it's like, it's fun to relive them. Sometimes I'm doing matches that happen, just doing them my way. I'm just playing them. I'm not trying to do what Titantron HD does, because he's fantastic, but I'm just simply putting up matches, whether the matches happen or not. I'm just putting them up just to do them. But yeah, man, I don't know. I really am contemplating whether or not I want to get any of the DLC, because I know I don't want to get these first few DLC packs, because I'm not really into the current product of wrestling. Nobody in the packs is necessarily for me. Like Penta, I'm not a Penta fan. Jordan Grace, I'm not a Jordan Grace fan. I don't really know much about her to be a fan. It's not hate or shade. Same thing with Penta. I've seen the Lucha Brothers in AEW, because I was watching AEW really heavy, and I like luchadors. I mean, Rey Mysterio is one of my favorites of all time, especially in WCW. His WCW days, Rey Mysterio, man. Him and Juventud Guerrero, all of that. I loved the cruiserweight division in WCW. I thought they were fantastic. But But yeah, man, I just wanted to make this video to talk about that, man. More of a just getting this off my chest about how I feel about the DLC and everything like that. Because I have been finding some really good creations. People have been doing their thing, man. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, right now, because we can't download from everybody, new downloads do take longer to show up, I've noticed, because we're only dealing with like people who have a PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and all that stuff. So and the creators take their time. It's like before, when we had so many different creators to choose from, it felt like new stuff was popping up all the time, especially for like legendary wrestlers. It felt like new stuff was popping up every time because you had so many different creators that was creating stuff. Even Pete the Pete doesn't seem like he stopped creating a long time ago. I think he created like one more character in 2K24, because when I went back to 2K24 and I went to community creations, I did see that he had a newer upload that was way more recent than all the other ones. And I don't know if he's a PC user or not, but I have not seen him yet. I typed in his name in community creations, nothing comes up. So I don't know, man. It's just one of those things. It is raining really hard outside where I'm at right now, but you guys might be able to hear it. Like, it's really raining. It's loud. It's no thunder yet. It was thunder earlier, but the rain is loud. Anyways, just painting a picture. You know what's happening during the time of this video. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I have to say, man. You guys let me know how you feel. Like, are you getting all of the DLC packs? Are you getting the 2 packs that I'm most excited for? Again, it's going to be so long until we get those packs. It's like, I can't even really say like, ooh, I can't wait, because I'm not somebody who likes to rush time. You know what I mean? I used to be like that a long time ago. Like, oh, I can't wait until Friday. I don't do that anymore. Like, I've learned to just be grateful for a lot of things, and I've learned to really just take time with life. So I'm not really that type of person where I'm like, ooh, I can't wait. Like, my wife and I, we went to Universal Studios last year in December, and leading up to the vacation, it's like I knew it was coming and I was excited for it. But even with that, I was like, I wasn't really like, ooh, I can't wait. It really didn't hit me until we were at the airport. That's kind of like how I like to live every day, just kind of like being in the moment, not thinking too far ahead in the future, not thinking of the past. Yesterday and tomorrow don't exist. The only thing that exists is right now. So I personally have gotten away from kind of saying like, I can't wait. Sometimes it still comes out, because I think I've said it a couple times about Ultra Pro Wrestling. But I can wait. You know what I mean? It's one of those things, man. I don't know. I'm going on, and what I just talked about could be a topic of another video, man. Let's keep this to 2K. But listen, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts. There will be more gameplay videos. I did edit more, so the content is still rolling in and all of that good stuff. But like, I do want to kind of break it up. I don't want it to just be gameplay. I want it to have some just conversations with you guys, man. You guys are my people. I appreciate you for watching and commenting. And this is the most interactive that this is the most interaction that I've ever had on my channel. And I really appreciate you guys, man. Helps me not feel like I'm talking to the abyss. Helps me like I'm talking to people that are actually listening and actually digging my content, man. And I appreciate it. You know, this is just something that I do like on the side. It's just for fun. And I hope you guys are having fun with me, whether I'm bitching about something or enjoying something. I'm glad that you guys are with me, man. And yeah, man, let me know what you feel in the comment section. It's your boy Soul Drum 86, and I'm out. Peace.